Magic Silt from Magic Italian Mountains today on Barber Dave Shaves and Such. Hey, first and foremost, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, all the moms and everything else that do so much to let us have a good life, and also to all the mothers. Those are all my friends. Happy Mother's Day to you. Anyhow, how's everybody going? Blessed Sunday to you. For those of us of a certain faith, we're very excited. We have a new pope, and he's an American. A buddy of mine really loves the Chicago Cubs, and he called me the other day and said, well, the Cubs will never win another pennant because apparently Pope Leo likes the White Sox. I know how you feel. I'm a Pirates fan. Anyways, a couple of administrative things as always. Please, if you like what you're seeing, please like, subscribe, comment. We're sitting at 1789, so we're just about to the point we'll be 200 away from the contest giveaway, so that's good news. Also, don't forget our other channels that we take part in. The first is Rocks and Roads. I'll put the description down there. And that channel is basically off-road adventures, RV adventures, rock hounding, rock stuff, and hence the inspiration for this shave. This is an afternoon shave because I was playing with rocks all morning. And no, not the rocks in my head. And I've got a video over on Rocks and Roads of what we did. I've got a brand new rock saw, tile saw type thingy, and I was playing around slicing up some rocks. So anyhow, come check that out. Also, Tuesday nights, 5 p.m., a live show. That's right, Drinks and Dave's. We talk about everything. So please come and see us at 5 p.m. Pacific every Tuesday night. So, what are we going to shave with today? Well, it is going to be a straight razor shave because I shaved with a DE almost all week except for Saturday. And time for a straight shave. So I said something about the magic mountains of northern Italy. Yes, we're talking about the Dolomites. Now, those of you that are familiar with Saponificio Veracino already know what I'm shaving with, but we'll go over that at the end. And those of you that like singing razors and the company that's best known for those singing razors, you can probably figure out what I'm shaving with. I'll give you a hint. It was number 3 in the series. Well, and the other good news is none of us, as far as I know, got smacked with that Soviet satellite. I guess it landed yesterday or the day before. I've been outside doing stuff all day, so I haven't seen the news. But one rumor had it that it fell into the Indian Ocean, but I've heard other reports that say they really don't know where the hell it landed. They said that they didn't see it on radar anymore, so they assumed it came in. But do we know for sure? No. So I hope everybody's having a good Mother's Day so far. Well, actually, it's almost over at this point. This, I mean, obviously we know it's Saponificio Veracino. Of all the Saponificio Veracino soaps, this is my second favorite. Everybody knows that 70th is, in my opinion, the best one they've ever made. Although, to be fair, I have not tried the 80th yet. But I don't think they're going to be able to beat 70th, in my opinion. But this is a very close second, and I know that this is a big favorite of a lot of people. In fact, it's the biggest favorite to my partner, Chris Lindsay. He loves this stuff. Yep, I think we're going to have a weeper. A little bit of a stall there. But maybe not. Also, a big shout out to Piping Tenor. That's Scott over on the Shaving Cadre. He's also a subscriber here. And a few months ago, he was having some issues with straight razor shaving. And I gave him some tips and tricks. Scott, I'm sorry I did not get a chance to watch the video today that you sent me to do that, but I'll probably address that tomorrow after I watch the video. But anyhow, he was nice enough, because this man is a truly Renaissance man. He's an opera singer, a photographer par excellence, and a woodworker. And unbeknownst to me, as a thank you, for him helping, or for me helping him with his straight razor journey, he made me, I don't have it with me, but he made me, because aside from being a cigar smoker, I'm an occasional pipe smoker as well. And I've got quite a number of pipes, and I just don't, quite frankly, have the time to sit down and relax and enjoy a pipe the right way, which is hours. But anyhow, he made me a flake bowl, which is a very thin bowl that you put your flake in when you're loading your pipe. I don't know what the wood is. Hopefully he'll comment on it, but it is absolutely amazing. And then he also turned a hand-turned a tamper of 2 different woods. The tamper is what you press in the pipe to press your tobacco in. It's absolutely stunning. You can see it on What's New to Me over on the Shaving Cadre, but I'm going to, hopefully tonight, enjoy a nice cup of coffee and a pipe. But it's absolutely stunning. And so, Scott, I wanted to give you a shout out and say thank you. I help people out with straight razor shaving and other things and reviews and stuff because of my love of the process. I don't do it for profit. I don't expect anything, but I will say it is nice when either a vendor or a fellow traditional shaver is nice enough to take time out of their day and make something or send me something in the way of a thank you. It means a lot. And I certainly do appreciate it. Never expected, and that's the way in the shop. I never expect a tip at all because I own the business and I set the prices. But when somebody does recognize what you do, it means a ton. because I do believe as a master barber, I am an artist. And again, although never expected, it is so nice when somebody feels that you've done a good enough job to give you a gratuity. Because a lot of times the gratuity in my mind means more to me than the actual cost, because the gratuity, the cost is a cost of doing business. It's a cost of goods. It's something you're paying for. The tip is something that comes from right here, and that means a lot. So thank you to everybody. A little bit of cleanup as always, just in the neckle area. And I think this is where, I haven't watched the video, but I think this is where Scott was having some issues, as do a lot of people. And so I do a three-pronged approach. I feel which way the hair is going, because I've got really weird hair growth right through here. So I'll adjust my angle accordingly, and I'll do buffing strokes. Almost in an X pattern, so that's that way. And I'll take the residual lather, wipe it back on to that area. And that'll take care of the biggest part of the X. Then what I'll do, again, as you've all seen before, I'll take the residual lather, and then I do a flat blading. So I actually hit at that angle. But make sure the blade is moving before you touch down, because it will cut. And then when I'm coming back up, same thing, I'm flat blading it, but I follow through and turn the blade at the same time. And that gets any last bits of whiskers. So what I'll do is I'll watch that video, and if this helped, hopefully, and make sure you stretch the skin. Especially when doing the buffing. Perfect. Add a little bit of Allen to see how we did. Zero defects. Those of you that know that movie will know the reference that I was making there. We'll let that percolate for a little bit. I unfortunately I only have two of the razors that were in this series. I don't know if they're planning on making more. This one took a while to come out, and I'll show you that in just a second. I'll just get cleaned up here real quick so I can show you everything at once that we used. So the soap is my second favorite soap in the line. And so we'll go over the brush first. The brush is the Saponificio Veracino Artisan 2.0, and it's not focusing, and with a badger knot in it. The razor is the Saponificio Veracino, number 3 in the series. This was made by Fierce Izzard, and it is the Galileo Galilei. Just a beautiful, beautiful razor. Just a hair over 6/8, and just a fun razor to use. The witch hazel we're going to be using today is the Quinn's pink grapefruit and orange rind. The reason why I chose this is this soap and the aftershave. It's got a nice spiciness to it, a citrusy spicy, light, not heavy. And so that always goes well with that. The soap today we used was Dolomiti. Now this is, God, I use that cinematic thing again. I apologize. Let's do that. Anyhow, this soap has silt from the Dolomite Mountains. These are a very rugged, beautiful mountain range in northern Italy. And it does have some silt from it, which, according to them, has some healing properties, and it's just a wonderful soap. A nice citrusy. It basically, if 70th anniversary added some pepper and spice, that's what you'd be looking at with Dolomiti. It's just a great soap. We're going to be using Gillette gel for the first aftershave. I do not have the Dolomiti Eau de Parfum. These are all things on my list, but right now I just don't have any room. So I haven't been buying much in the way of shaving stuff. The aftershave today will be the Dolomiti. Now this is the old bottle. This is what the new ones come in, which used to be the old, I've mentioned it before, it used to be the old barber bottle, so you had to be a barber to get those. But now that's their standard. Just wonderful. And those of you that have used Saponificio Veracino aftershave, all natural plant alcohols, it's like between a splash, a milk, and a gel. So it's thick, and you don't need a lot of it. And you can actually use this as your fragrance too. For our talc today, we're going to be using Clubman. And again, we'll be using the Dolomiti in a few, just another application as a fragrance for today, because we're not really doing anything. I think we're having a pizza tonight, something like that. So anyhow, that's it, folks. I appreciate you joining us. I'm sorry that the Sunday shave was a little bit later than normal, but we still got our Sunday shave in. And again, I'll address Scott's video tomorrow if I can. We've got a lot of crap going on, so I'm hoping to get a video done. Anyhow, that's it for today. Saponificio Veracino, Dolomiti, if I could speak. The magic dust from the magic mountains. Anyhow, I'm Barber Dave. This has been Barber Dave Shaves and such. Hope everybody has a blessed Sunday. And again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Take care.